Oh, here we go. All right, hey, welcome everybody. I'm Mike. Sarah was too excited about that.
I'm Sarah. I say funny things sometimes.
We get to watch what happens in slow-mo, so it's totally wonderful.
It's really difficult.
Why don't you cover it up with okay? Yeah, just I don't want to see it.
We're watching everything that's happening.
I would prefer not to see it. No. I don't want to anywhere.
Well, I want to
be able to see myself.
I think you should extend the screen. Either way, I don't click that. You close that. You everything goes. Josh.
Like, exactly.
What are you trying to? Okay. Anyways, all right. So we've got some fun things planned today. Somebody asked that we react to things, so we have determined to react to some anime. We by no means endorse the shows. It's not saying that we have watched them. It's only that we have watched the opening scene. Well, we haven't seen any of the openings.
Is that what we're starting with?
No, we're going to start with this. I just wanted to preface everything that we were going to do.
Got it.
Okay, so just want to give all the time that we can. So anyway, so we're gonna react to anime openings. We're going to make guesses that we can. If you were hoping that there would be Avatar, I've been told no Avatar.
Is it?
Are you
serious?
Avatar, so we're sorry.
Wasn't that the one thing you...
It was the one thing I asked
the only
for.
thing Sarah
That's
wanted.
That's probably exactly why it's not in there.
That's a risk I was willing to take.
So stupid.
So anyways, where are we? Okay, so what are we doing right now?
Need to relax.
No, I refuse. I'm getting hyped up. I'm ready to play.
Should I just maybe take over first?
Sure, whatever. I'm gonna go close the door.
Okay, hey guys. So welcome to our YouTube live. I don't know what
Hit
just
subscribe,
happened.
the like, take the button.
We're gonna play a game now, and it is called Word Sneak. So Mike and I have a deck of cards that have various words on them. Mine says Sarah. That one's mine. Mike has one that says Mike. Perfect. And on them have words that we have not seen. I didn't cheat because I am, playing this the way we're supposed to. So, okay. So there are words in these cards that we don't know them, right?
It.
So then we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna talk, whatever. We're gonna try to sneak the words in. If we successfully sneak the word in undetected, we get a point. And then how do we, what's the other way that this point system kind of works?
Okay, so the idea would be this, right? So if you sneak a word in, you get a point. If you catch the word being snuck, and you guess correctly that snuck word, that is the past tense of snuck.
Okay.
I snuck into the house.
Yeah, fair.
You wouldn't say I sneaked into the house.
Just
That's
really
weird.
Not commonly used, but it's fine. Next.
Anyways, if you are able to correctly identify the word that was snuck, you will say, hey, that word is wrong, whatever, don't care, and you get a point. So you get to steal that point. The other person doesn't get the point. You get the point. But if you guess wrong, you lose a point.
So how are we going to, is there going to be like a...
We've got enough people in this. You just yell out whatever.
Who's going to keep track of our points?
I will.
Lindsay will. She's back here.
Great.
Oh, God. Okay, so...
Can you see anything?
Nope, nothing at all, and that's okay. I'm going to live in that world.
I can see nothing on the screen now.
Okay, so...
I feel like I know
There's Lindsay. She went.
It's
Okay.
chaos. What's happening?
All right, so I'm ready. Sarah, you ready?
Can hold your cards up to the screen.
Oh,
so
okay.
they can see what's on your card,
all right.
but each other can't.
So you didn't get...
Okay.
So I had plenty of other things.
Okay, it's fine. This is the first one. Is it?
Oh, that's
It's
upside
upside
down.
That's not my fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Man.
Go ahead.
You know what? So we've been quarantining recently, right?
Unfortunately.
That's true. So what is the biggest thing you've missed since quarantining?
Vacations, traveling. I was supposed to go to New Jersey, and that was supposed to be really, really fun.
Those are good answers, but they're wrong.
Oh.
Sports is the correct answer.
Okay.
If you've been watching, like we're stuck watching overseas sports,
Right.
Like European soccer, cricket,
That's the word. So anyway.
Did you get a point for that or
No.
No, I got a point. I detected it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was talking about vacations, traveling, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Beaches, resorts, palm trees, vacations, dolphins, seahorses, those kinds of things. I really, really just wish I could have gotten a chance to go to the beach, but
Okay.
unfortunately I didn't. So,
So,
I
Mike,
got
what-
one
yeah.
point.
What word was it?
Palm trees.
I missed Mike's word. Can you please show me your word?
His
It was
was
cricket.
My
Sport.
word was cricket, the sport.
So this is my word. Don't look, you can see it through the cards.
She probably saw mine.
I didn't see yours. Can you show
Wolf.
me your new one?
Can you show the screen your new one?
I'm not
I
gonna.
already did.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I actually that's seriously something that I wish I would have gotten to do is just go to the beach.
Okay. Good. That's good.
Okay.
See, I'm not. Okay. This is why we can't have nice things, Dave. Dave, his phone went off and now he is leaving the room. You know.
I have a question.
Yes.
If it's a verb, or maybe like a color or something, and I wanted to use it in a sentence, can I conjugate the thing to then get the word,
No.
or does it have to be the exact word?
I think
no
it has to be
conjugation?
the exact word.
So if it was like run, I couldn't say, oh, I wanted to go running, or whatever.
I don't know, judges.
Exactly.
However, if that was your word.
Sorry.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay.
But I would say like the exact word.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
See, I don't want to lose, and I feel like if I just start my statement,
Just
you
start
know.
talking.
Yeah.
You know, Miriam, we just heard that she got her teeth taken out, right?
Mhm.
She got a couple of them, you know, to get
Sure.
ready for braces. And so, you know, the thing that I always, hated was like when, like they would suck, like they get the little, whatever, the suction cup thing to keep you from, like your saliva from getting everywhere.
Sure.
And you would be like, "Aw," and then they would ask you questions. Like that was my least
They
favorite
had that
part,
in their mouth.
right? And
Sure.
then like they'd have that, and then they'd be working on your other because you'd have like two different things in your mouth at one
Right.
time. It was my least favorite. That's a point.
Ooh, nice job.
Nice
Oh.
job.
Yeah. No, braces. I have never.
Okay.
I've never had braces. I have been told that braces are really awful. So if you've had them, I'm really
Mhm.
sorry. Specifically, I've been told that braces, like they're super painful, and that like my sister. This is a true story. This is not related to my word. I'm just gonna share this story. My sister, I took her to the dentist while I was home, and she like had to go into the office. I couldn't take her in. She comes back out and she hands me the slip, and it's from an orthodontist note. It's like a note to the orthodontist, right? And so it said like go to the orthodontist, and she started crying. She's like, "Am I gonna have to get braces?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe." And that was the story. Because I told you it has nothing to do with
good
the word.
story. I'm glad.
Yeah.
You know,
How did
I don't know if you know. Sarah went to Peru.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and what do you think it was like, just with the language barrier and everything?
Peru is really hard because, wow, that was good. Peru is really hard because you can't hide there. So, like, it's very visible that I didn't fit in. There's no sneaky. You can't really get around. You can't be like, I am, I belong
Don't look
here.
at my word.
I belong.
You
You're
cheater!
moving. I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a conversation. As I was saying, you can't hide. You're in Peru. I very visibly stand out. I can't, pretend that I am a Peruvian. Like, I'm not. I can't masquerade as something else. I can't, hide. That's a point. So
Hide?
No, masquerade. But it's really
That was
true. I couldn't.
Holy buckets! That was wildly impressive.
So.
That was really good.
She just slipped masquerade in there, like nonchalantly.
Go ahead.
You know.
Actually, so another
Yeah.
story about Peru. They have this thing called La Marinera, which is like this dance where this lady goes out with this dress and this guy's on a horse. And
Yes.
I don't remember what the guy's name is or the lady, but she dances with this dress and she has a handkerchief in her hand and she's like dancing with the handkerchief, right? And then the guy on the horse, he's like racing around. He's horse racing around and he like is dancing with her. And it's a real thing.
Horse racing.
Horse racing, yeah. So they
It's
dance,
alright.
and it was really beautiful, and it was something that I got.
You
to
know,
see.
I bet they eat a lot of guacamole.
That's
Peru.
true.
No, that's wrong. She guessed wrong. That's a subtraction. No, but I
For
have
me.
heard that.
Did you get the horse racing point?
No.
No, I figured it
I
out
got
well
it.
after she
But
finished.
if take it away because I just lost one.
Yep.
So.
Mm-hmm. You know.
Because you guessed wrong.
You know, we I really love Mexican food, right? We can say that.
Yeah.
Right? I do. I eat it incessantly. It's like one of my favorite things, right? And
Your
so,
favorite food is fajitas.
yeah, but
Chicken-
it's
chicken
always
fajitas?
weird Yeah, chicken fajitas specifically.
Right.
Because on Weight Watchers there's 0 points, and so like,
What
but I'm
other
kind of
foods
picky.
are
Well, like, you
2
know,
points or
avocados,
0 points?
bananas,
Pickles?
Yeah, pickles,
Or salad? Or
Yes.
bananas?
bananas.
No.
No, it was.
On that one.
This is my next word.
Mine was avocado.
Oh, that was good. Tricky with the
Oh man.
screen with the guacamole. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm not even joking. I do really enjoy Mexican foods.
He does.
You know,
I also enjoy Mexican
you know, and avocados and all that sort of stuff. I don't really eat those a lot though, because avocados are a little bit fatter. They have a lot of fat in them. Yeah.
I don't. It's a
Guacamole is
texture
just I like it, but just with Weight Watchers and trying to
It's not really
some
worth
level of controlling my weight.
When he said there were 0 points, that was your tell, Sarah. That
I think they
avocados
are because they
are they?
technically are like a fruit or a
it.
vegetable.
They're a
and
healthy
then-
fat
yeah.
too.
You know, Heather and I, we just finished the Marvel Cinematic Universe like movies from start to finish. Like they're kind of an interesting movie set, right?
We're doing that.
What you guys are?
My roommates and I are watching them in chronological order.
Okay, so what movie are you guys at?
We just finished the Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Okay. See,
Did they come out in a specific order, or are they
Yeah.
random?
So they came out in all these different random orders, but you can put them in a chronological order based off of when the events happen.
Interesting.
And I always think it's interesting, like
Right,
how Hydra
they die
plays
at the
all the
end.
different,
I'm assuming.
you know, like it's in the first movie, it's
I'm
in
sorry,
like
what
the
did you say?
middle one, the Hydra, the bad guy organization,
It's called what?
Hydra,
I've never heard of that. I've never seen any of the movies.
the Red Skull. It's the first villain. Okay, well, anyways,
Nice. Hydra, like the thing, was the
Yes.
word. Yeah, that was
Mhm.
good. That was
yeah,
good. I got distracted. Because I have to be.
because we got a long ways to
I
go.
know.
Okay.
It's, man,
Can you
drinking
show me
water.
yours again?
What?
Can you show me your word again?
No, you missed it. Y'all just have to tell you when it comes up.
So just randomly throw
Okay,
her
but
card
seriously, so Lindsay and I were talking about drinking water. Lindsay, you've been trying to drink a lot of water lately,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so, also Ronnie yesterday when we were at our staff meeting was like very like vehemently against drinking water out of the tap. And I just really want to know why he wouldn't drink water out of the tap. Because I was telling Lindsay that when I was a kid, I would drink water out of the garden hose. I would drink water out of like buckets or anything. Like it's really weird that I would drink water, like rainwater. Even it was
Rainwater.
garden hose. It was garden hose.
No, I did it! Oh, did I break something? Yeah, I clearly did.
What'd you break?
There's a metal part.
He broke our table. Here's my next
That's
word.
the way.
Can you see
Yeah.
it? Oh, actually, technically, I should be pulling from the top, but I'm going from the bottom. Does that matter? No.
You have to show it to him anyway, so.
I've been trying to
Damn.
cover them. So
I knew it was something goofy like garden hose. This is
That was really
garbage.
good, though. We actually had that conversation.
we did.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real thing.
Hard to detect the sneaky word when you're telling the truth.
Sneaky word.
or when you say like 12 odd words back to back.
Yeah.
Smart.
If you just throw it
Garden hose,
into
bucket.
Rain.
But
Rainwater.
they're related.
They
It
are.
wasn't like I was
You know-
like, lint roller, salamander, avocado.
Galloping! Bananas!
Lint roller.
Banana pudding! Got it!
Banana pudding.
No, it's galloping! It was the first one I yelled!
That's good. That's good. All right. Cool. Okay. So I have a couple questions for you, just like
Oh,
to
yeah?
get to know you.
Alright.
What shampoo do you use?
Head and Shoulders or the Walmart brand variety of Head and Shoulders.
Okay.
For those men with
Evan.
oily hair but really dry scalp.
So do you? Okay, fine. That was way more information than I wanted to know. Are you like an Oral-B, Crest, Colgate kind of guy? Like what kind of toothpaste do you use?
Toothpaste.
Yeah, good one. That was good.
Yes! Let's go! Oh man. Man,
That was
okay.
pretty good though.
I was
really
I was
good.
ready. I just figured she was waiting to the end to get it. So if you guys don't know, like Sarah and Lindsay last week on the deep dive, they went through evolution, and Sarah does a really good job of like going way over the top on the information, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic because like she's looking at all the different like parts. She doesn't want to say something wrong, like like DNA is bad or like you know, that we can't know everybody's chromosomes or their what is it, RNA or
Yeah.
any of those sorts of things. Like it's really hard. She doesn't want to make these sweeping statements that sometimes like I'm kind of okay with, like, I heard this from somebody and I think it's pretty good.
I'm confident enough. That's your general motto, is that you're confident enough.
Yeah, right. Like I think it's really important. Like when you do, anytime you're debating somebody, to not overstate your points. Chromosomes. Get wrecked.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, that was good.
Dominant.
I thought it was RNA, but I wasn't positive. I'll just tell another story too.
Oh, good.
Since we're just telling stories.
Since we're just telling
so
stories.
Sunday. So Sunday, Lindsay and I came to Parkview Church service, and it was very hot, super hot.
Yes, it's going to be hot this Sunday
but
too.
But before we could
which is why
even
we're
get
going
there,
to the pool.
we needed to get lawn chairs. And before we could get lawn chairs, we needed to
That's
go to
true.
Mike's house. And so a normal person, when they're like, hey, you can borrow my lawn chairs, you can, use my lawn chairs, like you said.
Yeah.
And
I'm a normal person.
I asked if we could borrow his lawn chairs, and he said, sure. Here's my garage code.
But I added a step.
You gave me the wrong garage code.
That's true.
So that was, really hard. And I had to, reverse engineer the garage code he gave so we could actually get the lawn chairs. I said lawn chairs 7 times. Sorry, I did not mean to, but that was a true
She
story.
meant to because she was trying to get lawn chairs out enough.
No, that wasn't the right word.
What was it?
It was garage.
Oh,
I was trying to red herring
it's
with
true.
the lawn
That's a real
chairs.
thing that happened. It just proves that you've got a strong vernacular.
Woof.
and
Okay.
that sort of stuff.
Vernacular.
Yep, but you're too late.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
You waited a full 3 or 4 seconds and then was like, "Oh, was that it?" After I threw it away.
I paused. I'm trying to just think about how the heck am I gonna get into a sentence or something like
Vernacular.
vernacular or
Yeah, I know that was a hard one.
you did the random words. You were like galloping, piano.
That was
banana.
the best.
They're stupid, but it's fine. So you talked what?
You're just trying to slip another word in. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm watching.
I know I've
Right.
only been saying words that have already been said because
That's true.
I know that you're paying attention. So.
We've been thinking a lot, right, about what kind of food we like to have on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Right. We've talked about it a little bit. It's
Yeah.
this I think this constant struggle of we want to be really mindful of the COVID sort of concerns, and so that we do a lot of wanting to get individual package sort of things, and then
Are there any comments?
Not yet.
Leave some comments. Tell us
You
how
should
we're
be checking
doing.
on your phones because that thing is habitually bad. Right. So we get the individual package, and then
Right.
we grilled last week, and we're thinking about, do we grill again this week? Hot dogs, hamburgers, that sort of stuff, and I
Hamburgers.
don't know. It was
Hamburgers.
grill.
Fair. Wow, that was good. Yeah. So earlier, Lindsay was talking about movies. She's talking about Avengers. She's talking about Marvel. It made me think of other movies that I don't watch. It made me think of other things that you don't watch, like Avatar. Or I just don't understand why you don't want to watch Avatar. It's really good, but it's
I've heard that.
right. Lindsay hates
I do
Avatar.
hate Avatar.
She does not think it's good. So if you have an opinion about Avatar, you should give it to Lindsay because I
Always.
think it's amazing. I think it's really good. There are other movies that I haven't seen though.
Are you
Am I gonna list again?
okay? Go
No,
for
I'm
it.
just kidding. What
It's
am I
three-
doing?
when you watch movies, I mean, you're talking about movies, shows that you like to
Right,
watch.
I've never seen Napoleon Dynamite.
That's it.
Nope.
Darn it. Take the one
Take
away.
a point away.
That's-
I have seen. I guess that's not an accurate statement. I've never seen most of Napoleon Dynamite. I've seen 30 seconds of Napoleon Dynamite. The part where he asked for chapstick. That's the only part I've seen. Gosh, I want the chapstick. Never seen the dance part, the famous
There's
part.
nothing harder than watching somebody erase the points that you've worked
Yeah,
so
you're like,
hard for.
Oh, edge it out. Yeah, so, but no, I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite. I've also never seen Star Wars. Although I've heard there are really good things about it. That's not it either, don't worry. I've never seen...
Now, when you're watching movies, are you a multitasker? I'm asking for a friend. Okay, because my wife, when she watches movies, She often likes to multitask.
No, because if you don't watch the movie, then you miss something. So like, if I were to watch Star Wars and then some big plot,
and then
happens,
you're painting
you
your
know.
nails or doing that sort of stuff. It's also
because if I were to watch Star Wars and I would miss something, I
It's
wouldn't
not bad.
see like Darth Vader or like Yoda or the other Obi. Whatever his name is, that would be really hard, and I would miss
is
what you
it
said.
Obi whatever his name is? Because that would have been the greatest.
It was
Like
Yoda.
I don't know.
This is my next word. But that's what I'm saying. If I didn't watch Star Wars all the way through, I wouldn't be able to see it.
That's true. If
Is
you
that an L or an I?
well, we'll have to.
Right.
Yeah. Why are you mad at her?
Is I
Like Ben wrote
open
it.
to interpretation that I'm gonna
But,
make it whatever I want.
like it's my wife. She does like to multitask and like paint her nails, and like when Lark is around, like you just can't like have any of that stuff, like nail polish or the nail polish remover, or any of that kind of stuff. Like she will get at, and then she'll knock it over, or she'll do something worse, like try and eat it. Like
Like your
it's-
blanket.
Yeah, like
Like
her blanket.
Lark
It was
has a,
nail polish.
that was a
Woo!
good one. I thought it was
It
nail
was-
polish
that was-
remover.
I know it was a
Um,
big pull here.
so
Okay.
Lark has a problem. I almost called your son, your daughter, Mark.
Well, that's pretty standard.
Her
right?
name is Lark.
She gets that way.
She has this is it pink blanket? What color
Yes,
is it?
it's pink.
It's a pink blanket that she eats, and
Yep.
I don't like. Does you guys give her snacks, or does she just like?
No,
is it
we-
a texture thing?
Yeah, so she texture.
No, incorrect.
A blanket?
It's not.
God,
any
I
of
just
those.
really want to know. It makes me frustrated.
Is there any like?
Did I show this or
No,
did I
you did
just
not.
look at it?
Are there any designs on the blanket? Like, what does it look like?
There are
What is
indeed.
it? What is
They're
on the
like
blanket?
it's like Leia and
Princess Leia.
Yes.
It's a Star Wars blanket.
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
She was born on May the 4th.
I would have thought that's true. I've heard of that. That's true. Your daughter's birthday. I'm really proud of you. I've heard that
What? What?
well, my sister we don't. My family's not a movie family.
Yeah.
We never really watch movies. We were always at sports stuff. My sister has a blanket though. She has a baby doll and then a blanket, and her pink blanket is also pink. And it's got little polka dots all over it, and on the polka dots are little buggies and butterflies, and
No, it's
buggies. It's too late. You had to
Clearly
call.
buggies.
I got a
I was
point.
trying to think about
You
it.
got a point.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it's that.
I couldn't tell if it was bugle or buggy, so
It
I
was
went with buggy.
It was buggy.
That's-
Google has one. Up.
1G, right?
Yeah, 1G.
That's right.
Okay.
But I wouldn't
What
put
else?
it past Ben Clark to spell bugle.
Yeah, he
wrong.
went to West High. Spelling is hard.
I can see this one through the card, and this is gonna be really ridiculous.
Sorry.
I got hosed, is all I gotta say.
I don't
about
agree
that.
with you. Anyways,
Okay.
um,
You're talking about your wife painting her nails.
yeah,
have
I
you ever
have.
gotten
Yeah.
your nails painted, or
Yeah.
maybe-
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever
Mhm.
gotten a pedicure?
Yes.
So, what's your least favorite part, or most favorite part about
When-
a pedicure?
Okay. Favorite part is not having to cut my own nails,
Right. You got
and they really get after it.
big feet and big toes. You have a big toe. You have big feet. They're kind of gross, honestly. But it's
Big
gone.
feet.
No, it was big toe.
You said it like 18 times. Don't do that. We haven't been
You
doing
guessed
that.
big feet.
It doesn't matter. I was just.
Absolutely.
Then you've got to
this
remove
one's
like two
gone.
from
I already
her.
did this one. I already did this one too. I must have thrown 2 wrong ones on the ground.
What?
I didn't mean to.
Just grab from the other
Inconclusive.
No, I said this one. Oh,
You know.
it's this one.
My daughter really enjoys,
I did not say this one. Okay, 1 second. Can you just give me 2 seconds?
reading the Baby Beluga book. I don't know if you guys the Raffi
There's a
song,
song with
Baby
that, right?
Beluga and the Deep Blue Sea, and that it's always interesting because it's like she's also really into Frozen, so it's kind of this interesting mix of where Frozen has Elsa, Anna, and the whatever the little snowman boy
Olaf.
right? Baby Beluga has this Baby Beluga and igloos and
Who voices Olaf? What's his name? He's
oh.
in
Josh Gad.
Is that his name?
Gad, right? Yeah.
He's in
Well, Igloo it was. So.
That's great. Josh Gad is in the Book of Mormon, that or whatever musical.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he wrote it.
He sings a lot of
Yeah,
songs.
I never knew.
He's also
He's
in,
Gaston from.
Yes.
He's LeFou.
He's LeFou.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not, like we said, not a movies person. I know, like, maybe 5 actors or actresses that I, like, could probably name them. Like,
I know more.
really?
Yeah.
Do you want to have, like, a name off? Actors? Tom Cruise or Ben Affleck or Jennifer Aniston or Kate Winslet.
It's like if you just name like 18 things that are
We could get it.
pretty close.
How the
it's
heck
like,
was I
got
supposed to get
them.
Ben Affleck into Affleck or whatever his name is?
I mean,
Did you know he's a giant dragon tattoo on his back?
no. Why do you know that?
I was randomly on like the news on my phone once.
I just,
He was like
you know.
out. Okay.
One of the things that the interns often complain to me about is just my inability to either talk or use like the correct
Pronunciation.
Well, I mean, I have those kinds of problems as well, but like, you know, they're to the point where like they are a lot like grammar Nazis to me, both them and my wife. Like always, like you're not saying it right, you're not using the right grammar, you're not using the right punctuation and all that sort of
That's
stuff.
it, punctuation.
Nope.
Frick, what was it? Grammar?
Grammar.
You used grammar a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Punctuation would have been a good one because that's like how do you get words like that in or like I hate using the list is like listing things is a really easy way to just get them out, but I'm just gonna go for it. But
that's it. I'll see.
it's a really low blow to do listing things.
Low
but
blow.
No, it's not.
Really wanted that.
But like you could use words like in a list. So like if I said like, you know, like you said vernacular once, you said punctuation. I could say stupendous or supercalifragilistic.
That one.
Which one? Or
You're
it could have
making me
been
nervous.
it could have been like I don't know, buoyant or buoy or like there's just random words that don't fit,
All
right? That's what I'm
whatever.
saying. It could have been cheap.
Who
It was
cares?
stupendous. That's really cheap.
I was gonna go with supercalifragilistic.
But you didn't vote, so
expialidocious.
I'll just take it as you didn't lose a point there.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say anything.
Also, I think I was supposed to say something else, but I used that word instead. Sorry.
She just bogarts a lot of this. It's
Yeah.
just a pretty incredible
Remember
thing.
earlier when you said you were like, we're gonna go up there and I'm just gonna do what I want?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
That's typically how you
Clear.
operate.
No, you said that.
oh,
That you
well,
were going to do what you wanted.
That's true.
And now
Always
that's
and
now
forever.
my gig, and I'm doing that. It's not gig. Don't guess that.
Okay.
I don't like that we can't see what's going on.
Yeah, and there's a lot of clicks back there. But you know, one of the things, if you know anything about my daughter, she not only eats her blanket, she actually so I have this like pillow that I hold when I sleep because I'm a stomach sleeper, and it went through the wash, and at one point it got
You're a
ripped
stomach
kind of.
sleeper?
Yeah.
How do you wear your sleep apnea machine while on your stomach?
It's like on your face, and I'm off to the side like this,
Oh.
and I'm like leaned over. And I woke up this morning and I was like
Stomach?
this on my back, like this, and then both my shoulders were just toast.
What
Toast.
word was
Pillow. It was
That was
pillow.
a good one. That's a good one.
You know,
Have you ever been to...
I think if I hadn't guessed like 85 times, I would be winning.
No, that's not true. I had a good lead. I just
You're
haven't...
not that far behind.
I haven't
Well,
spoken
you're-
for a little bit. That's why. If you dominate the conversation, you win, right?
You could.
If I just talk the whole time and I just start talking about
I
random
mean,
things, like the Rainforest Cafe, or I don't know, Antarctica, or I don't know, like the United States of America.
How many times are you gonna just list everything?
But what
out?
I'm saying is like
it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it,
I'm
right? I mean,
I'm
it's
saying-
like, oh, Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Everest. Oh, it's all the mountains. I got it. Woo!
Let me just
That's one.
listen.
Got him. I got
What I'm
Mount
saying
Everest.
is that
was the
I
thing.
could really
Last
just
word.
truly just dominate the conversation. I could talk about whatever I wanted. I could
This
talk
is a
about
big.
animals. You could just win. Like I could just win the whole time. If I just talk and I don't let him speak, then I could win. I could say
But if
whatever.
I guess the right one,
Right, yes. But what I'm saying, don't look at my cards. You know what it is?
No.
Because you cheated. So if
you're
I say,
the one
if
out
I
here like,
say-
what? What? Oh,
I-
don't look at my card.
If I say Rainforest
garbage.
Cafe, naturally we think. I've never been. Have you been to the Rainforest
Oh
Cafe?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's animals there.
No.
Not real ones. They're
Correct.
like, are they animatronic or whatever?
I mean, some kind of.
Animatronics.
I think they're more like
I
there.
couldn't say it.
As in, like,
They're like models with nature sounds playing in the background.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But there's like famous ones, like they have like an orangutan or something. Or do they? You don't. They don't have an orangutan.
I don't know.
Do they have an orangutan?
I think they do. I think that's in there.
Right.
too.
I always like wanted to go though because they get those like cool shirts that kids have. The kids can get the cool shirts, like the drink with like the little tree frog on the straw, or
Okay.
they exist.
That's a
That's a
thing, yeah,
real
I have
thing.
I believe that.
Tree frogs on the straws. Really, it's a thing.
I knew it started with a T because I saw that.
Because you cheated. Last one. Don't look at the card. Don't look at the reflection of the computer either, because you totally can.
That's what I'm doing.
You're just like cheating.
I just think it's funny that you were just like waving it around, holding
was
it like.
Don't look at the card that I'm gonna say. Yeah. Oh, I'm sweating. It's hot in
It's
here.
because it's about winning, and I don't think
No,
you're gonna get it done.
It's really.
I can only
hot.
tie at this point, but we did. About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we had a intern or like a assistant here, and her name was Gigi. It wasn't actually Gigi, but
What was
neither
her
here
name?
nor there. I don't remember
Gianna?
at this
Madison?
particular Madison.
Her name
Madison
was
is
Madison, and she went by
Yeah.
Gigi.
Her last name was like
Lance.
Lance.
Glad.
Oh, gotcha.
it's like a hype.
Dude, it's
last name.
hot. What's the temperature today?
I think it's like 95.
correct. Okay.
Fahrenheit?
Anyways, but she had this firm belief it was Fahrenheit, and it's
You're
a
too late.
it was a firm like
I just gotta not say anything. You can say all you.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Seatbelt. All right, we're good.
Boom!
So ones we didn't do here were ones that Ben made. We made
That's
New York Times pop bottle, stupid virus, whiteboard,
Oh, I'm really glad they
silent but deadly.
That's good.
That would have been a great one. Borneo, Bono.
Borneo's a country. Good luck.
That's a country. So that can we?
Nope,
please
nope,
just
we're
see-
good. So
We're done. That
okay,
it's yeah.
It's very warm in here.
all right.
Thank you. Lindsay's gonna go turn the.
Go
AC
to
down a
Wade's
little bit.
office and turn the air down.
Yeah, but so we just got. There are comments. Let's see what they said.
Okay, so
Avatar.
which
They're both
Avatar?
anime,
So
she
there's the
said.
Legend of Korra, right? And there's
Avatar: The Last Airbender is great. I love it. I will forever
The
watch
one
it
with the
over
blue
and
people?
over and over again.
oh, that's classic.
Um,
That's right. There's two Avatars.
uh,
That's great.
If you don't like Avatar: The Last Airbender, you're gonna have to come to me. Meg says.
All right, so
You don't, Lindsay. Yeah, Lindsay doesn't like either of the Avatars. I know it's really sad. I tried to get her to watch the first episode. She didn't even like the intro, which is like an iconic intro. You know, where they're like, earth, fire, water, whatever, and then in the beginning, they do the whole thing. Mike
Earth,
doesn't know.
Wind, Fire, Heart, Avatar, Captain Planet.
It's not correct, but I
It's
love
not?
that. I've watched
What
a
did you turn it
couple
down?
of.
It's the bottom one for cool. If you turn the top one down, that's for heat.
We're giving directions on
so
how to
the
turn
cool
the
one is the
AC
one that needs to
down.
be below 72.
It is
Okay,
below
but
62.
so
60.
the next portion of today
It-
is
it just
Mike and I are
clicked
going
on.
to be reacting to anime intros, and so
yeah.
I can't speak for Mike, but I can speak for myself. I have seen, I think we counted before this happened, 10 different animes, which isn't a lot in the anime world, but
Oh,
like
man.
I do like it. It's just not in my like everyday go-to. So if you have suggestions, I love them. I am looking to start a new Netflix binge. So we're gonna react. We're also going to give what we think the plot line is.
So at the end, we're gonna talk over what's happening here, and we're very excited. We've maintained that Josh has not told us about any of these.
I don't know any of them. Yeah.
We haven't watched any of these, as far as I know. The ones that
What's Michael?
okay, what is
Is
happening?
that what it's called?
Okay, so anyway, so we don't know what's happening, and I
Can
promise
get you guys to spread out a little bit.
I will
because
spread out.
I'm going to put that window there.
Okay, I don't have to move, so that's great. You should take another picture. I'll be like,
Classic.
hey.
I can
Classic
always-
Sarah-ism. Okay, I'm ready. Show me that.
We're taking photos for our Instagram.
Go.
Okay, we're watching, and it's
It's a black screen. This is what makes animes great, when they don't show anything and there's no sound.
that doesn't actually happen.
Oh.
That means it's not working.
Okay, let's pick a different one.
The first one didn't work. Whoa, let's go.
I actually enjoy anime. I have
Tiger
watched
and
it.
Bunny creditless.
You're not supposed to say this.
I'm just reading it. I don't know anything
Understand.
about what it is. You have no disadvantage for both of us knowing the title of the anime. There's a tiger and presumably a bunny.
Oh, okay.
I think because
Here we
they haven't
go.
spent time on them, they have to like buffer a little bit. So we're gonna.
I don't know. It's when they buffer, it's
It's usually promising.
yeah, it means like it could go, but it's choosing not to.
It's the point where it's like, do I click off onto a different one now that it...
What is happening here?
Just
I don't know.
click
Are
it.
these
Just
full
do
episodes?
No, anime openings are like a minute and a half.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm ready.
No other shows really do this. Like I can't think of a show that's got a really long intro. That's like because some of them are even like music videos, right? Almost that like some of them have nothing to do with the plot of the show.
A lot of times it's spinning. I feel like I've seen a lot. Where
Yeah, it's
a
like
lot
a camera
like,
rotation thing.
like stuff you could never actually do in like.
What is animation?
Yeah. Okay. What if you refresh that screen?
That's an excellent question.
Woof. Who we'll see. Meg, while we wait, do you want to explain the difference to Mike of anime and like its non-digital counterpart? I think it's pronounced manga. Oh,
Here we go. Oh, this is an old school one.
yeah, this looks real old.
If it works, I
Mike-
bet late 80s.
Maybe 90s.
I'm calling it. Tell me what I think it is.
Cause
Josh, click it harder. That's how you know.
I think it's probably in like the 90s.
Look, the
2000s.
anticipation
Oh, okay.
is just.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
I am too. So is Sarah.
Clearly, I'm literally on
fully-
the edge of my seat. I just want to like see.
Starting your device.
We're having technical difficulties. No.
It claims
The other
to be fully
option is we
buffered.
could watch it on our phones, but that's not as fun.
Well, and then I would have to find all of these links again on a phone.
That's true.
Picture in a picture.
I'm just trying anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the difference.
Haiku.
Meg is explaining the difference between
Manga, the book form of an anime. It usually comes before the anime, and the anime leaves out parts of the manga usually. That way you have a reason to watch both the new one, the anime, and the old one. I know I broke it.
It's really
I broke
unstable.
it good.
I've never read a manga.
Maybe you just gotta close out of them and read.
But I've heard they're really good.
Find it. I don't know.
Okay, let's try. We're gonna try something
Are you gonna
slightly
use
different.
Internet
Here we go.
Explorer?
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Properties for browser. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Meg, do you have any manga or anime that you recommend? My head is covered by this little doodad. Oh, it might work.
Except now it's not letting me click it. It's just
It's just the image.
cool.
Sometimes, it's just.
I've seen that thing before. I don't know where. Whatever that was. I'm gonna move over.
Try and close out of all of them.
Okay.
Wait, do you have them
I'm
copied and
going
pasted?
to nope, let's
Like a
see.
list, maybe?
How about why
Okay.
while we wait,
Yeah.
since Josh is trying to figure this out,
Uh-huh.
It's probably worth it.
you tell me both fun facts about yourself that some students may not know. What's something that
Fun facts
or maybe
about
like I
Mike.
wouldn't know either.
I'm scared of spiders. Like really bad. Like the other
Seven.
night I had a nightmare
I
that a
think you've got to
spider
work
was
on
on
fun
my
fact.
head.
Fun.
Like
Fun.
it was awful. That's true.
Or let's do some would you rather. So you go.
Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to think of fun facts by yourself.
Yeah, I ruined
But-
that one real bad.
It's like, give us a fun fact. Like.
She's like, never mind, we're gonna change completely because you did so bad.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Where I'm
Bubba
giving a
Bubba?
list.
That's cute.
Bubba
Whatever that
Bubba?
is.
oh man.
Okay, whatever.
I like legitimately am so I see these and I'm like, I can only wonder
Okay.
what any of these are about.
Yeah, we
And all I want to do is that guy has the fullest lips I've ever seen. Oh, this is one I've seen.
I've never. What is it?
Mobile suit. Something.
She probably is like.
It's
cool.
a mobile suit.
She probably like fights.
It's a suit of mobile.
Oh. Look at those.
Oh, see, I've seen things about this, but never actually
Okay.
watched this one.
Your first, would you rather? Are they working or no?
Bubba 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 bubba
All right.
Bo.
What would you rather?
Okay.
Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
Giraffe, always a giraffe. You can't ever go wrong with a giraffe. I mean,
I wonder how fast they can go.
Jesus rode on a donkey.
I know, but if you have
I
the
thought you were saying
option
giraffe,
for
and I was like, that is a fun fact about Jesus I did not know.
what, that he rode a giraffe,
Yeah.
it's not biblical fact.
That's what I thought she was going with. So, maybe.
Do you have to turn off my ad block? Is that maybe? I mean, I don't know how anybody lives life without,
I would probably ride a giraffe too.
I mean, I have ad block on my computer, and
close out of that screen completely and let's see what happens. All right. So we're seeing. Okay. Oh, I think Mom.
Did Meg say something?
Yeah. But then
Lindsay, you wanna check our-
lost
okay.
it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Does not know how that's even possible. Wait, Haikyuu, The Promised Neverland, but but also very wholesome. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. Is it on Netflix? I only have Netflix. I have Hulu too, but I don't even know if they have.
I thought
anime.
she was just like haiku, like
I-
the haikus, like
a poem.
Yeah, like the poem of haiku.
575?
Yeah. I was like, what is happening here?
That happens in Avatar. Fun fact: there's an episode where Sokka is trying to impress this lady warrior, and they speak in haikus, and so he gets in a haiku off.
Does
with
sound pretty made up.
It's a real thing. It's a very funny episode.
I feel like if a guy would write my haiku, I would.
That's a plus.
That's a plus.
That's a home run. Like,
Honestly,
take her on
yeah.
a date.
Yeah, like write me a poem, write me a
A
haiku.
poem.
A haiku poem. For
I
Lindsay.
would be wildly uncomfortable.
I enjoy like handwritten letters. Like you sent me, like a.
Yeah,
you know,
did you like that?
Yeah,
I
I
know
did.
that's exactly why I sent
And
it
so
to
like
you.
if someone would write me
She
a
really
poem,
values notes.
that would be
Notes.
like step up. They would
Duly.
get bonus points.
Noted.
Okay, another would you rather question.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you rather every shirt you own be kind of itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper?
One ply toilet paper.
Yeah, probably.
I
You
can.
can like stack up, you know.
She's just breaking stuff. I gotta believe the feed's gone. Can you check the feed? We're experiencing some problems.
Yeah, let me look. Let me see if the video is even still on. Now that I am your only viewer.
But is it working?
Yeah, the feed.
Turn
Can
on
you
the
see
sound.
me like struggle to breathe because Josh is like no. It's like everything.
Honestly, this
What
is
is
the most
happening here?
clear a picture we have ever had.
Because on our side, everything is just Firefox not responding, nothing responding.
It's so bad. Josh just keeps trying to open a new window, trying to like get this anime thing rolling, and then everything just freezes. And so it's like he's like putting out one fire for another one to start.
But look at how clear this picture is. It's never been more clear.
That's so
We're
true.
plugged into the.
Maybe that's why. I don't know. We gotta figure this out.
Meg said haikus on Netflix. 2 seasons of haiku on Netflix. The rest are on
Is it haiku or
Crunchy.
haiku? Because there's like a Y there.
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. That's a
Sushi
place
thing.
where.
Sushi term.
So
Yes.
that's it.
All right. Are you gonna try it on this one? Here we go.
Very questionable.
So far,
If
so
this
good.
works, that will be very surprising.
I mean, I'll take
Josh
it.
has resorted to opening up Internet Explorer to hopefully
Pretty
get
standard,
us
like,
our
Your last possible. Like, I guess we'll try this.
It
Everything
literally
else.
says your browser is not supported anymore. For best experience, please update your browser.
No.
Okay, I'm excited.
Computer will explode.
Find us a good intro. I'm very excited. I can't believe I broke this.
This table.
It's just
You
gone.
probably could just like screw the thing back on. It just like looks like the bolt and then the washer came off, and maybe potentially the.
Okay.
What's the difference? This is a question for a person who knows tools. What's the difference between like the little hexagon things that you screw?
We just can't support Teresa Greenfield.
Hey,
It's working.
Teresa Greenfield.
Do you want to
This guy.
mute it? Just mute
Girl.
the. Don't even worry about the political ad. You can just
There's
mute
a
it.
guy.
What's the difference between the little
Pepperoni.
hexagon thing that
Greenfield ran a real estate company that kicked mom and pop businesses to the
and a
curb.
lug nut? The
She
bolt?
even
Yeah.
signed the notices herself.
The-
She
the
does
bolt
not
is the
share our
thing that you
values.
screw the lug. So, in this particular case, this.
Yeah, like this thing. I'm just whoa. Here,
So,
this broke earlier. Josh got it to work. Maybe
Well,
we should
but it bolts in here, like this.
but then this broke.
But it would go. So this is so it stays like more flush onto.
Flush.
Yeah.
That's
So
what you
like
mean.
this screw isn't as good as like doesn't have as much surface area on the metal,
Got it.
and so when you screw this on
It, like,
nice and
presses
tight,
more.
yep. And so it's able to stay that way. So
Thanks.
we've now fixed the table that I broke.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see. Okay, here we
And now
go.
you know the difference between a bolt and a lug nut, because I was curious.
What is happening?
Her hair. It's very 80s.
This lady. Okay.
Josh is like, what?
It says it's what?
You gotta get a Mac, man.
Okay, so this is what everybody you can see.
Lindsay, you want to check out the feed? Just maybe the OBS
Nope.
is lying to us.
It's not. Try and hit play. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm just gonna explain what's happening right now. There's a lady. Okay. Now we've got a slow. Oh, is that the same lady? She took her shoes off. She's on a tree. Very moody. Oh. Okay, so this brings. She's got a long hat now. Oh, yep. I mean, it's very. Yeah. She's holding the hat. This very good girl is just. Oh, she's rubbing the dog. I know. I'm explaining what's happening. She's single-handedly. See that? She had 2 lines like this. Just. Ooh. Oh, now she's. Why would you pick this?
Like,
Like, what? The majestic rhino. She's standing at the rear end of a majestic rhino.
Salmander's daughter, Mindy.
Oh yeah, no, I could see that. So we just watched Mobile Suit Gundam Wing ending. It's just love.
So Sarah, what's the plot of that anime?
She's a lady who has a suit that's mobile. Maybe it enables her to talk to animals, particularly animals that I saw in the video were dogs, parrots, rhinos, and a deer. Maybe. So yeah, that's probably what happens if you really like animals, and you know, ladies who talk to animals like Safari, kind of looking with also you know like well dressed fashion.
I feel like this is not the opening. Is it the ending credits?
It's the end credits for.
And then on top of it, from what I know about Mobile Suit Gundam, is they fight each other in giant metal robots.
So you didn't get
Really?
that 5 male child soldiers were sent to Earth from outer space to attack the like
No.
To the
military
world.
complex
Yes.
that was oppressing the space colonies. You didn't get that from a video about a girl on a safari.
I was very That's really interesting. I was wondering when those two would cross over. So is she a robot fighter lady?
I don't
No,
think
she
so.
is-
I bet she's a love interest.
She is the
Probably.
she's like the political manipulator of the series.
Oh.
She's
She a
not
bad
fighter.
guy?
No.
She
She's-
just like
Bad
The
woman?
Gundam
Sorry.
series often have like the I'm the female and I create a political solution and I need to be protected by these young boys who are the fighters and whatever.
gotcha. She's
Pretty-
the damsel
pretty-
in distress.
But not
Yes.
really, but kind of.
Interesting.
Okay?
Okay, maybe
we're
this one. We'll try again. Ooh. Whoa.
when, I don't.
Oh, the third one worked.
Well, the third one I couldn't start it playing.
Ah. Otherwise, what we could do is you could get a separate computer, and then we can,
We could just get Josh's computer over here.
and then we can watch
play
it
it.
as we're.
But the hard part, we
It's
would
not
have
going
to
to be very
switch.
good image quality. We won't
Yeah.
have to switch. You just have to. Might have to move this back a little bit, but it's the best solution I can think of. For our
I
unfortunate
wanna
circumstances.
we hyped it up. We said we were gonna do it. So
I agree. I
we're,
want to
we're
watch
going
this
for
fall.
it now.
Can't believe I beat
Well, they load on my
Lies.
computer just fine.
Pretty standard.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're gonna have to be a lot closer to for them to see what we're watching.
it's true, but I didn't know how we were gonna like fit. We're gonna have to angle. Sure, there, and then how are you gonna?
I have no idea.
We might
I-
have to. There. Did I just sit?
This is where I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it like this. My best angle. The other thing we could do is just stop our stream, get our ducks in a row, record it, and then we'll post it as a YouTube video later.
We could also do that. It's also for
I
fun.
mean, your call.
If Josh has got it ready, I don't think it's gonna be.
We'll determine here.
We'll do one practice run. We'll see if it looks good. If it doesn't, then we'll upload and redo. Oh, yikes.
Yep. Nope. I'm just gonna say, guys, we love you. If you want to watch us react to anime openings, we're gonna get all our ducks in a row and we'll post it on YouTube in a little bit. All right. See ya.
It was supposed to work, but it didn't get to work due to internet connection issues. So we're just gonna record it and then post it right after. Thanks for hanging out with us.